Helo a chroeso, diolch am ymuno ni gysgwrsio gyda. Enw fi yw Tomos Lloyd ac rwy'n chi sgened am yr elusen I Will. I will be a host in today's conversation, which is part of the I Will UK-wide movement, helping young people make a difference in their communities through the I Will charity and beyond. It's a chance to spotlight the achievements of all young people and help companies demonstrate how to move and empower more young people within their organisations. Join us today in help celebrating the power of youth is Ben Lake to get his take on what the power of youth means to him and his constituency of Ceredigion. Ben was the youngest ever MP for Plaid, Cymru, elected at just 24 years old in 2017, and his maiden speech in Parliament focused on increasing opportunities for young people, and is very interested in supporting and platforming underrepresented groups. He is currently the spokesperson in Westminster for Environment, Rural Affairs, Education and Communities, and praised young farmers clubs across Wales for their response to the COVID-19 pandemic. Welsh is his first language as he's a Welsh language campaigner. He has campaigned on children's mental health, including joining experts from Action for Children during the Children's Mental Health Week last year. Prioritising young people means being truly accessible. How can we make spaces truly inclusive, and how important is it to hear diverse voices?
So it's a challenge to make things truly accessible, because often politicians and MPs tend to go down the surgery route, where we pick a village hall and rock up there for a couple of hours on a Friday or a Saturday, and then we're accessible. But of course that's not necessarily true, because especially for the younger generation, if they live in villages, they might not be able to drive yet, and sadly there are often no buses to get them to some of the larger villages and towns in the county. So being accessible needs to be more than just rocking up to, a town hall in Ampita for 2 hours on a Saturday. It needs to be something more, and something we're trying to do is to, yes, make a little bit more of an effort when it comes to the different social media platforms. I have to admit I'm not great with them myself, but I get a bit of help. Things like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, but also now looking at things like TikTok and that sort of thing, so that it offers somebody that perhaps can't come to see you physically, or perhaps hasn't got the confidence to come to see you physically, that they're able to send you a message or interact with one of your posts and convey their views that way. And in addition to that then as well, something that we did quite a bit of before the pandemic was to, myself, I'm going to visit school councils and the youth council in the county. Sadly, due to the pandemic, that all went online. And whilst online is great, I think sometimes you can't really replace that face-to-face experience. So it's something I'm looking forward to resuscitating now, because I found that when you are actually in the classroom, students who perhaps wouldn't necessarily be the ones willing to email you or write a letter to you would be happy just to have a word and share a concern or an idea they might have on a more sort of informal basis. And it's only by going to the classroom that you're able to do that, really.